Hi everyone, welcome to the Super Short Retelling channel. In this video, I'll give you a quick recap of the animated movie, Kung Fu Panda. Enjoy. The film opens with a tale about a legendary warrior traveling the world seeking worthy opponents. He single-handedly battles countless enemies and defeats them, only to reveal this is all just a dream of the main character, a panda named Po. Po is an ordinary guy who loves Kung Fu. He's a huge fan of the Furious Five, masters tigress, monkey, viper, crane, and mantis. But life's been tough. Po believes he can't practice Kung Fu because he's overweight, clumsy, and slow. He helps his father, Mr. Ping, a goose, run their family noodle restaurant. Mr. Ping is content, seeing this as their destiny. Their noodles even have a secret ingredient, passed down for generations, which Mr. Ping plans to share with Po soon. But Po dreams of more than just making noodles. Meanwhile, at the Jade Palace, Master Shifu trains his students, the Furious Five. One of them will soon become the Dragon Warrior, chosen to inherit Kung Fu's greatest secret, hidden in the Dragon Scroll by the wise Master Oogway. After training, Shifu meets Oogway, who shares a vision. Tai Lung, Shifu's former star pupil, now imprisoned in Chorgom prison for his crimes, will return. Shifu panics, but Oogway calms him, saying it's time to choose the Dragon Warrior to stop Tai Lung. News spreads fast, and villagers gather at the palace for the selection tournament. Po wants to attend, but his father insists he sell noodles there. The path to the palace has a massive staircase. Oogway tells Shifu, "The one I choose will bring peace to the valley, and to your soul, Master Shifu." The tournament starts just as Po reaches the gates, which slam shut in his face. While students perform dazzling trials inside, Po tries desperately to enter. Oogway announces he senses the Dragon Warrior and will choose now. Po hatches a wild plan, tie fireworks to a chair, and launch himself into the palace. His arriving father watches in shock as Po declares, "I'm meant for Kung Fu, not noodles," then crashes before Oogway. Oogway suddenly names Po the Dragon Warrior. Shifu protests, calling it an accident, but Oogway stands firm. Meanwhile, Shifu's messenger, Zeng, flies to Chorgom prison, urging the warden, Commander Vachir, a rhino, to double security. Vachir mocks Zeng, plucking his feather and boasting that escape is impossible. They descend to Tai Lung's cell, where he's chained and immobilized. Vachir assures Zeng all is secure. As they leave, Zeng's feather falls near Tai Lung, who grabs it with his tail. Po is taken to the Hall of Warriors, where Shifu coldly informs him he'll never be the Dragon Warrior. He doesn't even know Kung Fu basics. To intimidate Po, Shifu demonstrates the lethal Wuxi finger hold. A single pinky bend could kill Po. In the training hall, Po meets the Furious Five but injures himself on equipment. That evening, Tigress confronts him. Furious, he's dishonoring Kung Fu and doesn't belong there. A dejected Po finds Oogway at the sacred peach tree. Oogway's wisdom comforts him and reignites Po's determination. That night, Tai Lung uses Zeng's feather to pick his locks, breaks free, and fights his way out. Vachir blows up the bridge, but Tai Lung survives and kills the guards with their own explosives. He spares Zeng, ordering him to warn the Jade Palace. The true Dragon Warrior has returned. Next morning, Po trains. Shifu, hoping to make him quit, pits Po against the Furious Five, then fights him himself, flinging Po down the palace stairs. Later, Mantis and Viper give Po an acupuncture massage. They reveal Shifu wasn't always stern. He once smiled and was kind. Tigress interrupts, explaining, "Shifu raised Tai Lung like a son after finding him as an infant. Tai Lung became Shifu's greatest student until he demanded the Dragon Scroll. Oogway saw darkness in him and refused. Enraged, Tai Lung ravaged the valley until Oogway stopped him. Shifu's guilt over creating this monster stole his joy." Zeng arrives with news of Tai Lung's escape. Shifu rushes to Oogway at the tree. Oogway insists Shifu must believe in the Dragon Warrior. Shifu protests. How can a fat, clumsy panda defeat their era's deadliest warrior? Oogway replies, "Po can't stop Tai Lung unless Shifu believes." Shifu reluctantly agrees. Oogway hands Shifu his staff, making him the new Grandmaster, then ascends to the spirit realm. Shifu finds Po and the five eating Po's noodles, except Tigress. He warns of Tai Lung's approach, stressing only Po can stop him. Terrified, Po tries to flee, but Shifu stops him. Po vents his pain, Shufu's cruelty, the accident of his choosing. How will you make me the dragon warrior? Shufu admits he doesn't know. Hearing this, Tigress leads the five to intercept Tai Lung. Next day, Shufu hears chaos in the kitchen. Po, stress-eating, accidentally smashes a cupboard with a kung fu move to reach food. Shufu pretends not to care, but later spies Po perfectly doing a mid-air split to reach a high shelf. It sparks an idea. Po trains best for food rewards. At the Pool of Sacred Tears, where Kung Fu began, Shufu becomes Po's teacher. The secret? Po learns Kung Fu through food-motivated training, e.g., dumplings for drills. He progresses rapidly. Meanwhile, the five battle Tai Lung on a rope bridge. Tigress attacks first, but Tai Lung overpowers her. The others join while Mantis holds the severed bridge. They knock Tai Lung down, but he paralyzes them all, except Crane sent back to spread fear. Shufu revives the five and gives Po the Dragon Scroll. Legend says its reader gains limitless power. Po unrolls it, but it's blank, just a reflective surface. Confused, Shufu orders Po and the five to evacuate the valley while he stalls Tai Lung. Po returns home. His downcast father reveals the noodle, secret ingredient: nothing. To make something special, you just have to believe it is. Po realizes the scroll's message. True power comes from within. You make yourself great. Tai Lung arrives. They fight. Tai Lung rages that Shufu stole his destiny by training him relentlessly for the scroll, then abandoning him when Oogway refused. A beaten Shufu begs forgiveness. Tai Lung scoffs. He wants the scroll. Po appears, taunting him to take it. They duel. Po holds his own briefly, but Tai Lung wins, snatching the scroll. He's baffled by its emptiness. Po explains kindly. There is no secret ingredient. It's just you. Enraged, Tai Lung tries the whooshie fingerhold, but Po's thick fur blocks it. Po counters effortlessly, ending with his own whooshie hold. I figured it out. A pinky bend defeats Tai Lung. The five and villagers return, hailing Po as Dragon Warrior. Po tends to Shufu, injured but finally at peace. Po offers him dumplings. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Comment below what movie you'd like recapped next. Good luck!